2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. You take a look at Denver. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
Here are the starters for Montreal. They've got Brook Lopez. Green is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Poole in a two-guard. Now, here's Porter. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. To the paint. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Murray, good.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. Outside Millsap. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Got a piece of it. Now Dinwiddie. This one for three. And another three for Montreal.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Poole. And another three for Montreal.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
No finesse that time. Millsap attacking the rim.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. There's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Rondo gets it to go on the assist from Lopez.
Rondo from outside? How about that?
Morris outside. And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sinks the triple.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Morris passes to McGee. Back to Morris. Lopez grabs the board. Montreal leading by 8. Brissett passes to Brooks over Gordon, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Morris outside. Kicks it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Lopez. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And so it's Montreal heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And from what you've seen from Montreal, guys, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for Montreal, Jackson is out there with Smith. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Brissett in at the power forward.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Moore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Each Moore isn't a guy who draws a lot of fouls, but right there, his aggressiveness gets him to the line.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Montreal. Montreal leading by 11. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by Gordon. For the 3. They get it back. And it's good, 2 points. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that's good. Ilyasova for 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here is Morris. 5 points in the game. And Jokic throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. For the Nuggets, Paul Millsap is checked in for JaMychal Green. Carter comes in for E'Twaun Moore. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. Dinwiddie is checked in for Montreal. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Count that bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Murray. To the inside. That one's good, and the Montreal lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket there from Carter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie, and another 3 for Montreal.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Carter. 1:46 left here in the second. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Carter. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. And then for Montreal, Danny Green, he's checked in for Brooks. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Dennis Smith. Jokic with the steal. The Nuggets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Free throw, good. Jokic.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Jokic drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Montreal calls timeout. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Dinwiddie, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 11-point game. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Carter's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
And it's Green, missing. The Nuggets trail by 7. Puts it up from 17, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Porter's got his second bucket.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Buries it from three-point range.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Murray. Porter against Green. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Poole. The 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's Montreal ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first. Well, for Montreal, they're on the cusp of sweeping this series, and it's an opportunity they're not ready to let. And that's going to do it for our halftime show.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Carter out there with Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. And Jokic throws it down.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammate.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Carter outside. Passes it to Jokic. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Poole, the pass to Dinwiddie over Murray. Dinwiddie's shot is off. To the middle. Murray, good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Lopez outside. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Launches it. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Montreal calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Jokic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Michael Porter. And Morris subbed in for Carter. Here's Gordon. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lopez with the bucket.
It's funny to think that it took Lopez 7 years to hit his first three in the NBA. Now he's splashing them from all over the place.
Knocked away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. They get a hand on it. And Denver has possession. Morris kicks to Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gordon with no one around. Here's Millsap. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 2-point Montreal lead.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. There's Jackson with the three. And the three ball is good. Jackson's got 9.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Morris looking over the floor. With the teardrop. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez. Montreal leading by 5. There's Jackson with the three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. JaVale McGee's checked in for Paul Millsap. And then for Montreal, Brissett's checked in. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Frank Jackson. Murray against Smith, and it's in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gordon against Brooks, and it's Denver with the rebound. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Lopez kicks to Rondo. Montreal again missing. And now here comes Gordon leading the break, and it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And at the close of the third, while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. On the court right now for Montreal, they've got Rajon Rondo, and it's Brissett in at the 5 spot. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Montreal. It's up a 3. Carter pulls it in.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Count it.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Basket counts, and Montreal leads by 2.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Porter passes to McGee. That shot, no good. And it's Montreal the other way. Green with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. And another three for Montreal.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Murray, the pass to McGee. Pass to Jokic. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Paul Millsap is checked in for JaVale McGee. Lopez, he's checked in for Montreal. Ilyasova comes in for Rajon Rondo. Took him no time at all on that one.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
And that one's good. Green.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Jokic, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
Here's Murray. The shot will not fall. Good D by Lopez. Here's Poole. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Montreal.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Down low, and they get it, and Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
From deep, Green hits it from three-point range. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for Montreal.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. Wide open look here for Murray. That three off the mark. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep. Again, the miss by Green. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Poole, the three. Millsap grabs the miss. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. No good on the shot. And they do it. They'll move on to round two. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys play.